And then you worked again with Michael Haneke on Amour, the Oscar-winning movie. And you're playing another character who is facing very unpleasant truths about her aging mother and fighting with her father about it and asking all the right questions. But again, you're not pulling back from showing her, you know, as a selfish person too. Talk about that character that you're playing in Amour.
Well, in that film, Michael Haneke shows this couple who inevitably goes towards their death, especially the woman, because she's sick. And by the way, I can't go on this conversation without saying that Emmanuelle Riva just passed away 2 weeks ago, and she was. I had been on stage with Emmanuelle in a media, which we did in Avignon in the festival, in the theater, and eventually in Paris too, at the Odeon Theater. She was not only an amazing actress, I mean, that everybody knows, but she was also a very, very unusual person. She was completely unique. More or less all actresses in the world are a little bit, I mean, they're all different, of course, but we have something in common. Emmanuelle had nothing in common with anybody else. I mean, she was so unique. She was completely, I don't know, she was in a different dimension, and I really liked her for that, because she was doing her own way, and she was very, very special. So in that film, I was playing her daughter, and when my character shows up and understands that my mother is very sick, it's just to show that where this couple is, there is something unreachable. They are in a region which no one can reach, in a way, not even their own daughter. And that's the cruelty of that scene and that moment between my character and my father, Jean-Louis Trintignant. Because normally, you know, a daughter should have the possible connection with his parents. But what Michael Haneke wanted to show in that film is that what ties those two people at this moment is inconceivable for someone else, even though it's their own daughter. So it's very cruel, because she wants to help, but whatever she says sounds completely out of the question, out of the problem, if I can say so. And that's what you feel.